you were born at the perfect time to be the first generation of people who also had the opportunity to make things on their own
Yes.
and put them out there. Like, obviously a lot of people know this, but I think it's worthy to hear it from you. The Chicken McNuggets story, because that's sort of one of those things where you make something in half a day and it ends up becoming
a thing.
Yeah.
I would like to have a disclaimer, I don't condone McDonald's. I think they're kind of like a bad news people.
Yeah, I'm with you on
Terrible to animals. But that aside, at the time, I didn't give a shit. I hadn't reached my zenith.
There goes
of,
our
like,
McDonald's sponsorship.
environmental like dickhead, like calling foul on everything. But it was actually meant to kind of make fun of McDonald's, because at the time they were doing, that was the whole ba-da-da-da-da, I'm loving it.
Right.
And them being like, check it out, we're like casually urban, or like white urban, like, haha, yo, hey man, we just got playing basketball, let's go grab a Big Mac, cool, da-da-da-da-da, like all that shit. I hated it. I was like, I see through your corporate bullshit. And so me and my friend, for our Second City like class showcase, we kind of were like making fun of it. It was always like, McNuggets, what? And then the teacher director of that show was like, you should film that and just put it online. And I was like, okay. Then that became viral. And then McDonald's ended up buying it.
So you get the call one day and someone is like, we're McDonald's and we want to buy this from you.
It had gone on for like a year at that time, just on the internet. So at that time I was like, I'll take any money at this point.
Yeah.
And then I took a job with Second City on Norwegian Cruise Lines. They're like one of the main entertainment acts. And before your show, you're just an anonymous guy. You're just a person on the boat. The only rules are like, you just can't get caught, doing drugs and like taking passengers to your room or going into their room and stuff like that. But there are ways around it. Any NCL representative is like, doesn't happen, like public statement, he's a liar. Hide your daughters, passengers.
Second City is coming.
Yeah, Second City's coming to take them. So you're kind of anonymous, and then you do a show, and the theater that's on these boats is like 2,000 seats or whatever. So essentially, after 2 shows, the entire boat knows who you are, and
so
now
you're famous in your little.
You suddenly overnight you become famous, right? Everyone's like, "Oh, Second City," but they'd suddenly be like, "Hey, Second City, holy shit, it's the McNuggets guy," because that commercial is airing at the time. So I get a double whammy. But it was great because they'd be like, "McNuggets guy, let me buy you a shot." And so I just get shots fed to me at like 2 p.m.